It is not very often at all that I get super excited about a product enough to do an unboxing, but today's product is just that. Now this is the Pocket Dock or PocketCloud Dock by StationPC or Firefly, and I saw this thing on Instagram and I was like, yo, I really have to try that. If you are a content creator that is on the go like myself, this is perfect for you. And that's photographer, videographer, TikToker, Instagrammer, you know, all of the things. If you are one of those folks, this is for you, whether it's full on commercial work or it's, you know, social media or whatever the case may be. They sent me the PocketCloud Dock. They sent me the PocketCloud machine itself, and then they sent me a Lexar NM620 SSD. Now we're gonna get into this, and this is just a first impressions. So let's get the dock open. The dock allows you to sit this on your desk. You can connect this to an Ethernet cable so that when you get home, you kind of sit the machine in this. You have your manual, and then you have the dock yourself. And the dock comes with a Ethernet cable here. So the dock is made out of plastic. It's nice. It feels good. The dock has a USB-A on it, and that's how you can do direct transfers, etc. We'll get into all that stuff. And then it has the Ethernet cable in the back. That's how you can have that network attached storage, etc. There's the cable. And then it also comes with a screwdriver on the bottom of the dock, and that screwdriver is just magnetic, and that allows you to open up this compartment here. And you have another SSD, and then you have like a heat sink at the bottom as well, so that when you put that extra SSD down there, then you'll have that heat sink. But again, they only sent me one, so I don't have two for right now. I'll test that in a long-term review. Be on the lookout because I plan to use this a lot because of my workflow. This comes with a 33 watt max PD charger and a USB-C to USB-C cable, and that is a thick data type cable. And is there anything else at the bottom of this? I don't think so. Okay, that's it that comes in this box here. And then here we are with the StationPC Pocket NAS dock itself. And this is nice. This is super cool. So it feels like there's a combination of plastic and aluminum. Let's see, is there any power in this already? Yep, there's some power in there. So you can see that it has a screen there. And that's the first time that it's booting up. And the cool thing about this is that when you're using this, there is on the front here, there's a Type-C connector. There is a memory card reader, and then there's USB-A port as well, and that is for transferring files. And there are different, you know, file speeds or different file transfer speeds depending on how you're doing that. There's even a hotspot that this has, where it creates a hotspot for you to transfer files without the need for Wi-Fi. So there's 5 different ways that you can connect to this and back up the information. Oh man, this is really responsive too. Let me spin that for you real quick. That's really responsive. It's a spin and a click. So when you spin it and click it, that's what's moving that. PocketCloud, there's my serial number, all of that stuff, version. This moves internal storage not installed. That's the SD card that I'm about to put in there. So again, one of the things that I really got this for one, is having storage on the go. Being able to do big shoots and then be able to offload that information off my memory card, specifically like when I use my cinema cameras. Lots, especially because you're shooting in RAW, in B-RAW, there is a lot of storage needs on those cards, and sometimes I'll go from one event to the next, and I don't have a lot of those cards that I use for the Blackmagic cameras yet. I have a SSD that I keep from Lexar. It's 4 terabyte, and that's kind of like my offloading SSD, but you have to have a PC with you in order to do that, and I don't always want to take my MacBook. And so this is where this thing comes in. It just gives me a lot more flexibility in being able to offload content without having to carry a lot of stuff along with you. when you undo the screws at the top, you actually pull this way and it comes out that way. Now you can see that there is a nice cooling fan system in here, and that cooling fan keeps the NAS cool when it's transferring that data. On the backhand side here, you can see that here is the battery compartment, and that allows you to use this continuously for 6 hours, and then it has a standby time of 20 hours before needing to plug it back in, etc. So stick this in the dock like so, and then it would start to charge and transfer information on a push of a button. You have your space right there for your SSD, so that's just going to go right there. So I'm going to take the SSD that they sent me. It's the same screwdriver for all of these different screws. It's the same screwdriver for all of these different screws, and these are in there tight. Like, all of them are in there tight. I'm not going to tighten it back that tight, but geez. SSD installed, the one that sent. Now this is a 1 terabyte SSD, but my understanding is that you can put up to an 8 terabyte SSD in this. Set this down. There's a bing there. There's a little ping noise there that went on. So there we go. So there is lights on the dock itself. I mean on the machine itself. So you can see that light there. So at least there's some. I was wondering if there was going to be any sound or anything like that, or visuals to let us know. And then the Ethernet is lighting up as well, so that we can. The Ethernet is lighting up as well, so that we can see some type of connection there as well. That was extremely fast. I have never seen a NAS setup move that quickly, fresh out of the box. And I have 3 different ones here. I had to count on my hand. You see my fingers get stuck. I have 3 different NASs here that I use for various different reasons, from storing, editing, etc. And that moved really fast. So first thing it said was that there was a storage alert or alarm, and so this will delete. So I'm formatting the 1 terabyte SSD that I just put in there. And everything is moving so fast and efficient. This is crazy. I'm sharing all of these screen grabs so you can see, but that is the interface of the storage there. And so this stuff is it's moving crazy fast to me. So everything's there. I can see 953 gigabytes total. My device, iPhone 15 Pro Max, I will not be backing this up to that, because that's not why I got this. Photos, man, this is freaking dope. Allow full access. And so let's move over some folders. There's my kid, some videos. Let's do, I got some more videos. This is crazy. I mean, obviously I'm just on my phone right now. So I mean, I'm hyping, but let's move some of this stuff over real quick, just to move this and just see how fast it moves. So I'm 20 files. So I'm gonna upload 20 files real quick. We click upload, add it to upload task, which is normal. That's kind of what your NAS usually do. It does a background task, so it's not in your face. This thing is freaking sweet. Now I've used this for about 10 or 15, 20 minutes or so. Just moved over some videos, moved over some moved over some photos, and I'm just trying to get used to how to use it and how I'm going to add this within my workflow. Now I haven't done any tests yet. This thing does get actually pretty loud. That's one of the things that I noticed while I was sitting there on my desk, that the fan gets pretty loud. I've already used 1.96 gigabytes transferring stuff over, so it's it's cool that you can see all of that right there on this screen, and you can go through device settings, everything right here on this screen. So all of this is cool. I'm going to want to, obviously I got 3 cameras going right now, so I have that one, I have this one, and I have that one. And so I'm gonna take some footage from these cameras and transfer it over and things like that, just sticking the card right there in the reader in the front. And so I'll get to try this out here in real time. This thing is moving. It's not necessarily, let me put this up there for you to hear. I don't think that's a problem. Like I would never sit this on my desk while it's actively moving stuff and things like that while it's being used. And as of right now, I don't know if this is always like this, if this runs like this for 6 hours with this fan blowing like that. Oh, there's the air there. So there's a good amount of air moving out of there, which is a good thing from a heat capacity standpoint and heat removal standpoint. So yeah, I'm not knocking that. That's just something that I noticed in first use of transferring stuff on this. So let me know in the comment section any thoughts, questions that you may have for this. Again, content creator that is often on the go and are switching between multiple devices, using your cell phone, using cameras, you know, iPads, different stuff like that. There's so many uses for something like this. I have never seen anything like this before, and I'm super excited to try this out over time. And I cannot wait, and I really mean it, I cannot wait to the next time that I travel and do content on the go, like NAB or CES in January. Maybe I'll talk, you know, I'll do a, you know, about a month out, kind of what I've thought. Because I mean, when I go to the gyms, when I go to the cross-country fields and different things like that, being able to throw my card in there and just do a quick backup for photos and stuff like that. Like I was at the last cross-country meet for 30 minutes and I took over 1,300 photos. It's a lot of shots, right? So something like this is freaking phenomenal for me. So again, let me know your questions, any thoughts you may have. I'll put links in the description below so you can look into this now that this is fully released. And if you enjoyed today's content, or of course, if you want to come back to see the next review on this, make sure to hit that subscribe button below, join the Cozy Coalition. But as always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. This is freaking dope.